My friends, I hope you're well today. Thanks for being here. It's Brian. I want to jump right into this today and talk about how you can manifest the ideal life you've been envisioning. So creating your reality. So I've gotten some comments recently on some of my videos, and they were about the specifics of this manifestation and reality creation technique. So I want to try to cover that in detail today so it's clear. The first thing you need to know is that all possibilities for your life exist. You can shift yourself into any reality that you want, any timeline, because they're all out there. It's simply a matter of you knowing that they're out there and starting to embody the characteristics of the person in that timeline. So the challenge for you to date has been that the self-image that you have about yourself is what's actually being reflected in your world, right? So think about it this way. Your world is exactly who you are. It's a sum average of your thoughts and beliefs. So everything you think and believe is being reflected to you every day. So if we want to shift into this ideal reality for ourselves, this dream life, we need to be the person in that dream life who thinks and feels from that place, right? Because what you've been doing right now is you've believed that everything you want you don't have right now. You believe that it's separate from you, and you're chasing this dream life that you envision. And it's coming from a place of scarcity, right? I don't have the money, I don't have the car, I don't have the house, so it's all over there, out there somewhere in the future, as opposed to with you right now. And that's removed from your infinite soul state, right? You know that in your infinite soul state, you have all of these things already. So this is the key distinction. We're not waiting for our external world to reflect the life that we want so we can be happy and fulfilled. We're embodying the characteristics of that ideal life we want right now. So our inner state, the state of our inner world, will make our external world change. That is the big key here. So we're going to work on our internal state to bring everything into existence, to manifest everything that we want. So let's talk about the specific technique on how to do that. The first thing is we need to think into this ideal existence for ourselves and make it a daily practice. Start getting in the mindset of thinking about this person every single day. Who is this person? What characteristics do they embody? What life are they living? Where do they live? Where do they work? What house do they live in? What car do they drive? What material possessions do they have? Who are they surrounded by from a relationship standpoint? So we envision that in our mind. And then the next part of it is we're going to feel into that place with all of our senses in our mind's eye. I'm going to see all of that in my mind's eye. I'm going to hear people give me feedback in my mind's eye about how they can't believe I've achieved all these things. I can't believe you got from this place to this place. I can't believe everything you've done, right? So we're hearing people confirm this perception of this person that we have. We're even touching in that mind's eye, in that reality we're envisioning. We're even touching things. We're touching our car and our house and our desk, and start to think about things that you can touch in that reality. So you're thinking and feeling your way into this person that embodies all the characteristics of the ideal life that you want to live, right? And then day-to-day reality of that in this life, not in the envisioning, is that we have to take on the habits that this person would embody in that life, right? Because what's going to happen is we start to think and feel in this place. The real world around us is going to start to move and change, and we're going to be giving opportunities to actually act like this person. So we have to do everything this person would do. Do they go to the gym and work out? How many hours a day do they spend on building their dream life and ideal business? How do they carry themselves? How do they communicate? The reality of day-to-day is that we need to step into embodying these characteristics also in our day-to-day life that reflect this person. And the more we do that every day, the more we start to actually become this person. So this is like the connection of the spiritual part of this and then the practical part of it. The spiritual part is all the envisioning and thinking and feeling into that place. And the day-to-day reality, the practical part is I'm going to take the steps to have the habits that this person would have and go about my day like this person would go about doing it. And I'm also stepping into new things that you might be uncomfortable with, that this person would not be uncomfortable with, right? Your reality is going to reflect some things you have to step into that are new to you to take you to this place, right? So you can't let your old mindset kick in. The old you kick in and say, we can't do this, we're nervous about it, right? We have to be that person in our vision. So this is how you create this person from both a spiritual and a practical standpoint. The other last piece of information I'll give you, just in terms of when to do this, is you start to go into more that subconscious, opening up your subconscious state right before you go to sleep at night. So right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up in the morning is when I want you to start thinking and feeling into this person, using all those 5 senses in your mind's eye, and then becoming that person in your mind. And then again, when you go about your day-to-day reality, start embodying the habits and characteristics that this person would have. And if you do this, you will really start bringing in this external reality. It will start reflecting your inner world. Remember, last thing is we're not waiting for our external world to show us what we want to be happy. We're changing our inner world so everything reflects to us externally the exact way we want to see it. I wish you the best of luck with this. I'll talk to you soon.